Welcome to the Fantasy Pavilion, your home for fantasy sports. This is the #1 place for all your fantasy content. We do the research, so you don't have to. But wait, so you don't play fantasy? We have you covered with all your F1, IPL, and UCL content. So head on over to the Fantasy Pavilion YouTube page, like, subscribe, stay connected with us. We have all the content you're looking for. Fix that team though, and do better. The last year you were doing shaky. But this year we're doing better. We're doing better this year.
Yes, guys, welcome back to the Fantasy Pavilion, your home for fantasy sports. We are here ready to discuss Champions League fantasy. Thank you guys for tuning in and watching and joining us from wherever you are taking in our show. Thank you very much. Well, of course, we would not have had fantasy for quite a while, so I'm just gonna jump into my team, take a quick look at what's happening, who's available, who's not available, things like that. Who I have to switch out, who got knocked out of the tournament. So all these things to sort out through the show. Thank you for joining again. Please like, share, subscribe. Let's get straight into it. Who am I considering bringing for Champions League fantasy? First of all, who do I have left? I think that's the most important question. What does my team look like? So let's take a quick gander at what the team looks like. So first and foremost, we have Kane, Mbappe, Alvarez, Gundogan, Valverde, Bellingham, Simmons, Ake, Raum, Dumfries, Soma. So that is what my starting line looks like. On the bench, I have 3 guys to get rid of. I have Saliba on the bench. So Saliba, safe and sound. I'm happy with these guys. I have unlimited transfers. So let's take a look at it. Kane playing Lazio. Not a bad shout to keep. I am not too frightened of that. Of course, Mbappe playing Real Sociedad. Not a bad shout. Alvarez versus Copenhagen. Now, is Alvarez going to start? That is the $1 million question. Will Haaland start? Did Alvarez come off so that he will play in this game week? Right, of course, City are playing this week, Leipzig are playing this week, Copenhagen playing this week, Madrid playing this week, Lazio, Bayern, and Paris Saint-Germain, Real Sociedad. So we're going to focus our team around those guys. So that's the priority to have started. And the other match day is on the 20th and 21st, where PSV face Dortmund, Inter face Atletico Madrid, Porto, Arsenal, and of course Napoli, Barcelona. Again, I have assets all in and around and involved in those various matchups. What do I do? I'm tempted to get rid of Simmons, or at least get rid of Valverde, keep Bellingham. So at least I have that Real Madrid cover. Alvarez, will he start? I don't know. That one bothered me the most. So I have to make sure my bench is solid enough he doesn't play at least. But he should come on. I don't see him not making an appearance, hopefully. So I'll stick with Alvarez for now, but definitely want to get rid of Valverde. And I want to go for a very interesting shot. So I want to go with Atletico Madrid, and there's a midfielder that I'm taking a keen interest on, and that is Lino. Hope I've said that correctly. Let's see his stats. So he's selected by 0. Wow. Match 4, he had 13, and match 15, 6, sorry, he had 15. So the recent match he had banked. Playing against Inter Milan will be a difficult game, but I want to try him out as a differential. Certainly is a differential, not selected by any. So I'll bring him in. Boom. So that's the midfield there so far. So Gundogan, We have Bellingham, Simmons, Almiron. So obviously you have to get rid of Almiron. Let's X out the guys that are no longer in the competition. So that makes life easier for us. All right. So let's unfilter the Atletico Madrid. Let's just go midfield. Let's see what top midfielders they have for us, price wise. Okay. So De Bruyne is back in the picture. Now we didn't start the Premier League game on the weekend. Is it that he is going to start this game? You know, the Pep Mats. Very annoying. Very annoying. I think what I may do is staring right in the face here. I think I'll just go Saka. There's no way, unless barring something unforeseen. Now, yes, he plays far away, but I think I'll bring in Saka. So I'm happy with Saka. I want to get rid of Simmons. I want to play a little more aggressive in this round. Not much differential, but he is a great play. Is stirring the pot, is causing trouble. Maybe a Bayern Munich asset, perhaps. Maybe a Musiala, maybe a Sane, maybe. So let's filter Bayern. Let's see who's doing well for Bayern. Let's see what happens here. So Bayern, of course, Leroy Sane, Naby. These are the guys that jump up. His last few games have not been hot to Sane. What about Musiala? What's Musiala? Trend. 5, 6, 8, 1, 3. So not too hot. So maybe not a Bayern Munich midfield as yet. Maybe. We could double up on the Real. We could go City, go Ham, triple up City. We could go Napoli. Right? We have options. Who technically has the better fixture? I think that is what I need to ask myself. Who technically has the better fixture? Because of course that can play a part in who we decide to go with, who we pick, and it's very crucial to us being brave and maybe let's say, right, fine, we'll triple up with City. Now City, of course, on paper have the easiest fixture on paper. After that, on paper, Paris Saint-Germain versus Real Sociedad, but Real Sociedad had to have done something right to reach this far. So definitely not going to underestimate them. Maybe will say Bayern versus Lazio, not a bad shout. So and then of course Real Madrid playing Leipzig. That's always a tricky game. That's by no means an easy fixture for Real Madrid, and of course not an easy fixture for Leipzig. But again, I had Simmons a solid player. I don't know. Can he stay up the pot? Can he cause trouble? Do I leave this team? Do I play 3-5-2? So do I play Ram, Dumfries, and maybe Saliba? Or do I play Ake? Would Ake play? Is this not Ake? What's the other guy? So let's say Ake does not start, and this guy did come off early on the weekend for City. Oh gosh, this defender. He'll come to me just now. But I wonder if he might get pipped to start. Stones is back. Stones might be a decent shout. Ooh, Stones might be a good shout. I was thinking of Akanji. Akanji's not a bad shout. Stones is not a bad shout. But I already have Ake. I don't want to sideways. And but next thing, Ake doesn't play at all. I would like to have guys that I know for sure would start. But maybe not touching City might be the best idea. Maybe bringing in Edison. That might be a good idea. Don't see him. Then again, let's City. Let's forget City for a while. I need some goalkeeping options. So let's focus on that for now, because I really cannot handle the Pep Roulette at this current point in time. Pep Roulette is very annoying. Okay, so we have Kane, Mbappe on top. I will leave that as well. Gundogan, Leno, Bellingham, Simmons, Saka. Ake, Ram, Dumfries, right? So of course I have to get rid of some guys here. It's Oblak, a good shout. He will be busy. Donnarumma, I see a good shout. Edison, but would Edison start? Ter Stegen, maybe might be a good shout. Not a bad shout. I could put him there. It's not a terrible shout, right? And then of course I need some defensive options. Let's see what's available. So of course Hakimi, of course, back from a great Afghan campaign. Molina, not a bad shout. Gabriel, yeah, but I won't go there. Let's see. Balde is a definitely not a bad shout, but has he been in and around the mix? No. What has Hakimi figures been like? Hakimi's not a bad shout. Hakimi's not a bad shout. He has been solid enough. 3-3-3-3-3. All right. You know what? I'll take the risk. Bringing out Hakimi. Okay. So let's look at his team now. So, of course, I want to filter by date. So, Kane and Mbappe and Alvarez, they play this week. Gundogan plays next week. Lino plays next week. So, Jude plays this week. Simmons plays this week. No problem. So, we can possibly, so I can comfortably go with my 3-5-2 or 3-4-3 for now. Who do I bench? That is the question. Do I bench Simmons against Real Madrid? But I can go 3-5-2. And maybe just put Alvarez as a starter, as my first sub. Because I'm a bit concerned that he does not start. But I have enough guys on that I could put on the bench. So I can go 3-4-2. And if, let's say, I think Lino could come and outscore certain players, so I can go Gundogan, Bellingham, Simmons, Saka, or even Gundogan, Lino. Start with Simmons. I have him there already. Go with him, and I can do that. And I could go with an around Dumfries, Hakimi, or Dumfries, Hakimi, Saliba. But leave that there as is and place this again. All right, so I think I'm happy with this. Let's set it up. I'm about to make yes. I would like to confirm my transfers because I am free to do what I just did. Thank you for my 4 transfers. Let's make some subs. Let's sort out the team. Again, let's filter by date. It is very helpful to do this. All right, so they have with Lino, bam. So I rather put Saka there. And if Simmons does not do well, I can probably sub on Lino for him. So I think I'll do that. So I'll just put Saka on for now. Right, I'll leave the captaincy on Jude. Harry, Mbappe, Alvarez, Ake, Ram, Dumfries. Maybe I'll bench Ake. Actually, yeah, bench Ake, put Saliba, just in case. But Saliba hasn't played for a while. So again, yeah, leave it. I think I'll just leave it at this. Play all the guys that are playing this week. I think that makes all the sense. And I could even bench Dumfries. And I could put on Hakimi. So it's better to attack the game with all the guys that are playing this week. So barring Saka, everyone else is playing this week. And of course, Gundogan, and we'll go from there. So of course, I have Kane. I have my Kane asset, so my Bayern asset against Lazio. I have my Simmons and Raum asset against City. I have Ake and Alvarez against against Madrid, I have my City assets against Copenhagen, so that should be an okay fixture. That's the best fixture, I think, in this whole round. Honestly, I'm not underestimating any of the teams or the teams at all, but I think that's the best fixture. Leave Lino as my first. Let's filter the goalkeepers again one more time. Who's playing first? All right, so Sommer playing just before this thing, so I can have an idea of if I want to sub on my keepers. All right. And I think I'm very happy with this. Let me know in the comment section what you'd have done differently. Should I have brought in Haaland? Should I have brought in De Bruyne? Right? I still have a little time before the deadline to make up my mind if I want to go and try and bring in De Bruyne. But I think I'm happy with this for now, covering enough City cover, have enough City cover. Hopefully that they both play clean sheet and some type of return from Alvarez. I'll be very happy with that. So yeah, thanks very much. It was a short episode, quick episode. Hey, big up F1 Hub, bro. Yes, sir. Yeah, definitely will be looking to be back on F1 Fantasy for sure. I have to jump back on that. I've been doing my research, looking at all the races, the content, looking at all the news, who's leaving who and whatnot in the next season. So yeah, definitely will be back on the F1 content for sure, Hub. Thanks for dropping by. I've seen you've been doing your thing, guys. Great friend of the channel, F1 Fantasy Hub. We'll give him a subscription. Great F1 content right through, even in the off season. So big up F1 Fantasy Hub, man. Thanks for coming through, bro. Yeah, guys. So this is what I'm looking at for now. Now, honorable mentions, of course. As I didn't touch De Bruyne. I didn't touch Vinicius. I didn't touch Rodrigo. Right, those are some guys. Just calling up some names. Let's see some differentials. As I said before, we have Openda from Leipzig. Just calling up some random names. Let's see. Paris Saint-Germain are taking on Real Sociedad. Maybe you want to Sociedad asset. I don't want to be in the way of that, right? Why not? Let's see. Who are the top guys? We have Kubo. We have Marino. Okay. We have, let's see, you have Mendes from Real Sociedad. Of course, Paris Saint-Germain and Mbappe, who we already have. So not a bad shout. Other than that, quiet. Maybe Hakimi might be a good shout there. Right. So I just call out some random names, some guys that I know I didn't put in my team, but maybe you might be interested in targeting these players. Copenhagen, you're looking for a differential. Why not? Let's see what Copenhagen has. So Copenhagen has Elyounoussi, right? Former Southampton player. Why not? Wild shout. Wild shout. Of course, Haaland, De Bruyne, Foden might play. Rodri comes up with his random points. Stones may well feature an Akanji. So if you're looking for defenders from City targeting this so-called easy fixture on paper, why not? Also, we have Bayern Munich taking on Lazio. As well, I just know my team already has Keane. Musiala is not a bad show. Right, Sane, Kimmich, you have some guys. Even Lazio, if you're feeling wild, Immobile, right? So Immobile, why not? Good shout. Guendouzi, I mean, he's not known for his attacking returns, but you never know, right? You get extra points for the things in Champions League where the things have happened. So just a few guys I thought I would just touch on. Of course, don't forget to ask the assets. Don't forget Porto. Porto have some very solid players. Porto are not to be slept on. I am not underestimating Porto. I'm not going to sleep on Porto. Porto have some solid players, and even if, let's say, you get some players from Porto, even if they get knocked out, which of course I am hoping they get knocked out, obviously, you still can get some returns from some of their players, right? The last game was against Shakhtar Donetsk in the Champions League, and it was lit. So, of course, their keepers are solid keeper. You have Costa, solid, right? You, of course, Pepe in the back. You have Ivan Nilsson. You have Taremi, right? There's some solid players. You have Galeno. Solid players for them that could cause Arsenal trouble. Arsenal are not immune to conceding. They could very well concede. So, just calling out a few names, maybe some names that you didn't think of. Maybe, not a bad idea. Hope that is helpful to some of you. Emery for PSG. Yeah, I was thinking of him, but not for me personally. But thanks for the comments, Zazo. Yes, I don't see why not. Again, a neat differential. I wonder what's his numbers like in Champions League. I doubt he's picked a lot. Let's see quick. If he was picked a lot, what's his TSB in this but not a bad shout. Okay, but just not for me and my plans. I'm trying to be aggressive, as I'm just the one weird name there from Atletico Madrid. That's my only indulgence in the differential market, but definitely not a bad shout. Let me see if they will at least just give me his Let me see if they'll give me his stats. I just want to see his stats because of what he's picked out. So he is 3% selected. Right, of course, he had it. So his last match, it was solid. Match 3 was solid. So hey, and when you selected by 3%, why not? So solid differential there for sure, and most likely to start. And again, not a terrible fixture, but of course, we're not underestimating any team. So yeah, not a bad shout, Zaza. Good shout there. Thanks. Not I might miss a few key players there. He's a good shout. I did think of, but I didn't mention him. But good shout. Good shout. He had a good match there last time out. Why not? Does he start? Yes, I believe so. So most likely you're good to go. Again, just want to run through my team quickly again. Thanks, guys, for interacting. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. We are your home for fantasy sport. We do IPL, F1, CPL. We just recently concluded AFCON fantasy. Of course, we do FPL. Anything that has a fantasy. The day that lacrosse starts fantasy, we will cover it. Thank you very much. I want to run through the team again. So my team is Harry Kane. Let me click my team. Let's go back to team. Come on to transfer. So my team is Harry Kane, Mbappe, Alvarez, Gundogan, Saka, Bellingham, Simmons, Ake, Hakimi, Ram, Sommer. Now, the Gundogan, can I get rid of Gundogan? You see now, when you linger and you look at your team, because that you know, you linger, you watch your team, and you're like, you could even go against the Arsenal and put Galeno just to cover that points because he has high attacking ratings. He can do something. Right? Gabriel Jesus may be back, maybe fit in time. Right? Not a bad shout. So yeah, there's a lot of options. This was just my condensed version of key guys that I am looking at. So yeah, big up F1 Fantasy, big up Zazao. Thank you guys for taking it in. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Anyone that would like to join, it's a shout out or reach out. Anyone that wants to be a co-host, always looking for co-hosts. You know, can't do this alone. I love different perspective. Love people that there may be someone that look at different players that I will not look at. It's welcome. Someone who applies stats to their fantasy selections, I welcome it. Right. So of course you can DM me on Instagram, let me know, and I would love to have you on. Thank you guys. Please leave your comments below. Let me know what you would have done differently. What is your team plans? Let me know. Send me a DM at the Fantasy Pavilion on Instagram. And let me show me a team. Show me a team. I would love to feature your teams on my stories on Instagram. Let me know. Okay. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. I hope you guys have a great game week. May your captain score a hat trick. May your keeper save a penalty. And of course, happy picking and green arrows, guys. We see you in the next one. Take care.